Page 4, Petit Menuet, as in little minuet, which means 3/4 time, and sure enough, it's in 3/4 time. Minuets were in 3/4 time, and again, if you look at the age, the dates when the composer lived, this is a long time ago. One sharp, we're in the key of G major, so all the ups are going to be up sharp automatically, unless they have a natural sign, blah, blah, blah. Right hand first, let's get the notes and the fingering and the rhythm down. You're starting out 4th finger here. Not going to stay there, but you're starting there. And it's 1, 2, 3. And I play everything connected at first until I can get the notes and fingering worked out. So I just connect everything. And then bring the 3rd finger down. It's 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And then reach up. Leave the thumb where it is, just reach up. Second line. You ended the first line with 2nd finger. You can start the 2nd line here. Just to reach up in here. That's okay. Not the greatest, but that's fine. 2nd line. 1 and 2 and 3. Now you scrunch up a little bit. Scrunch up. I put 4th finger on that. If you'll relax this thumb, it can move if you just let it. So just relax the thumb, scrunch over, and move. Don't come over here or do anything fancy with the hands. Just relax, come over, and it's. Don't forget the up sharp. 1 and 2, thumb down. Here, and then they want you to reach up here, 3rd finger. I don't know why, you don't need to do that. You can do that with little finger if you can play that. Can your little finger and 4th finger work? I'd just as soon just play it with 5th finger. And then you're in position, you don't have to move anywhere. Use the fingering they're suggesting, you got to come up here and then scratch up again. But I don't like, it's like they're trying to avoid using the 4th and 5th fingers. And I disagree with that. You need to develop all the fingers, so you got to use them. So I suggest you just use 5th finger. Maybe it's because of the speed, because this is a fairly fast little piece. But if you can't do that, then you probably need to use the fingering in the book. Or, rather than 3, use 4. It's a little easier to reach. Just play them there. Then you can scrunch up and put 4th finger there. You can try that too. It's different for different people. Left hand is starting here, 2nd finger. So it's 1. Remember, the dotted half note is the same as 3/4 notes. 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 1. The thumb. Reach down, octave. That's saying 2nd finger. Ugh. You can do that if you want, but I suggest you do something a little more advanced, because I think it's easier. That makes no sense at all, but okay. In other words, I'm going to play that G, not 2nd finger, but with thumb, because I can reach it. And then after I play it with the thumb, while I'm holding it down, I'm going to put the 2nd finger on it. I'm just replacing the thumb. It's called substituting, finger substitutions. Happens a lot in piano playing. So it's here, 1, 2. Now I'm ready to go on. Is what I'm suggesting you do. You can lift up and move. It's okay. One of the reasons I'm planning to play it all connected, to work out a fingering that works, playing it connected. And that's when I run into things like this. I think, oh, I'll just do it here, thumb, and then put 2nd finger on it. 2nd line, the end of the 1st line here, you can lift up and put thumb on it. That's fine, you can do that. Then reach down, 3rd finger. And now they want 3rd finger again. I don't care for that. Try that if you want, but I suggest you do this. Here, just stay there. 4th finger, now thumb. Scrunch up, put thumb on it. Then the next measure, you reach up, octave. And again, it's the same thing. It's a stay there, 4, thumb. There. Once you got the hands separately and the fingering worked out like what? Let's try them together. Here. little tricky. You may have to take that really slow, and that's okay. You can take it your speed, not mine. If you're hesitating anywhere, then practice those little spots and get rid of the hesitations, because the beat, however fast it goes, it needs to be steady. Second line, you're ending the first line here, and then we're going to here. Both hands are changing fingers. That's okay, we can do that. So it's 1 and 2. Both hands are just crawling around like a bug here. It's just weird. It's here, 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 and then right hand has fourth finger, and I'm just, now I'm, the second two, or the second three measures of the second line is almost the same as the first three measures. So it's, once you have that sort of worked out, it's a little tricky with the fingers. Then try putting in these slurs. In the left hand, if it's slurred, you connect it. If it's not slurred, you can just lift up. There's no short staccatos, but you're lifting up with a little silence between them. It's just the style of the time. So just lift up a little bit. Not short, just... This is why you can get away with doing that, because you're going to lift up anyway, but I still like that. There. And the third measure, it's here. Let's go to the second line. It'll be here. Of the articulation or the slurring. And then you can do the dynamics. It's really more for the right hand. If you can, keep the left hand a little softer. And then the fourth measure. It's 4. It's soft. It's like an echo of the first. Second line. It's the first three measures are loud, and then an echo with that is soft. So forth. Speed-wise, moderately fast. So moderate. You got different speeds of minuets. It's like you got different speeds of waltzes. You have slow and medium, fast minuets. This is sort of a moderately fast. Huh? Don't know what that is. You'll have to decide what you think moderately fast. Then you repeat. Second line. You repeat the second line. And then the second time you on the bottom, there's a note there at the end of the second line to slow down at the end of it. But don't do it until the very end. Keep in mind, a minuet a lot of times was danced to. If you got people dancing, you got to keep a steady beat, or the dancers won't like you. So keep a steady beat. If you're going to slow it down, you only do it at the end here in this piece. I like to play this with you very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics, but I will do the repeats. I can't slow down at the end because the metronome won't slow down at the end, but otherwise we'll try and play all the notes and the rhythms and the slurs and all that. So I'll give us 3 counts and let's play it together. 1, ready, go. Repeat. second line.